President Trump being considered a subject, not a criminal target, of special counsel Robert Mueller's Russia probe is no reason for the commander-in-chief to relax, experts warned on Wednesday. Mueller has reportedly informed the president's attorneys that Trump is not currently considered a target in his wide-ranging investigation, but that could change at any time. The probe has already resulted in a total of 22 indictments and 5 guilty pleas. Trump's status was first reported by The Washington Post on Tuesday. His designation as a subject came up as prosecutors and the president's legal team negotiate the terms of an interview. Trump has said he wants to speak with Mueller's team, but his lawyers have not publicly committed to allowing him to be questioned. Supporters and experts cautioned that Trump should be careful about sitting down with Mueller. Priess, a former analyst and daily intelligence briefer at the CIA during the Clinton and George W. Bush administrations who worked closely with Mueller, described the former FBI head as a dog, detail-oriented investigator. He did not let loose ends go. He did not casually leave things unexplored, Priess told the Daily News. He was one of the most tenacious, persistent and effective investigators that I knew. Trump has reportedly expressed relief to close friends and aides that he is not considered a target in the probe and believes a face-to-face could help clear away the dark cloud that has cast a shadow over his presidency. Priess, the author of the President's Book of Secrets, warned that the terminology being used by no means clears Trump's name and warned that an interview is a risky proposition. If Bob Mueller were to tell me that I was the subject of an investigation he was involved in, I would be nervous because that would mean he is chasing everything down, he said. He's very careful about what he says and he leaves no stone unturned. Jack Sharman, a white-collar defense lawyer and former special counsel to the House Financial Committee during the Whitewater investigation involving former President Bill Clinton, called the designation a no man's land. It does not provide the strategic certainty of being a witness or a target, but it is a road sign in that it reveals that the prosecution is spending time, energy and resources on you. Ting Shen, Xinhua, TNS. Sharman pointed out that a subject rarely does himself or herself a favor by agreeing to an interview or testifying in a grand jury. At a minimum, the risk of a misstatement, later to be taken for a lie or obstruction, is simply too great. Both former Trump National Security Advisor Michael Flynn and campaign aide George Papadopoulos have pleaded guilty to making false statements to investigators after talking to Mueller's team. London-based lawyer Alex van der Zwaan was sentenced to 30 days in jail and was slapped with a $20,000 fine after accepting a plea on the same charge. Mueller was tasked with examining Russian interference in the 2016 presidential race and whether anyone in the Trump campaign cooperated with the Kremlin. He is also looking at whether the president has tried to obstruct justice by attempting to impede the investigation. Federal prosecutors have signaled that they're interested in discussing several key episodes in the early parts of the Trump administration. They have told Trump's legal team they want to question Trump about the firings of former FBI Director James Comey and Flynn, according to reports. Investigators want to discuss conversations Trump had with Comey in which the former FBI director has said the president encouraged him to end an active investigation into Flynn and gauge whether there was criminal intent. Mueller is compiling a report on Trump's actions and any potential obstruction of justice, which could lay the groundwork for impeachment, if not criminal charges, according to The Washington Post. Supporters see the labeling of Trump as a subject as a positive for the president. If they haven't found any evidence of collusion, any evidence of cooperation between the Trump campaign and Russia, this shows this investigation has gone nowhere and shows there is nothing there. Rep. Pete King, RNY, told Fox News Wednesday. To me it shows also the special counsel should never been appointed in the first place. South Carolina Rep. Trey Gowdy went further as he openly encouraged Trump to sit down with Mueller's team. Gowdy, the Republican chairman of the House Oversight Committee, said that speaking with prosecutors is not risky if Trump has nothing to hide. If you have nothing to hide, sit down. Assuming a fair prosecutor, and I think Mueller is, sit down and tell him what you know. Gowdy told CNN. I think he is uniquely well positioned to answer some of the questions that not just the special counsel but the American people have.